Psycho Madness fans, this is Dan checking into the Universal Orlando Resort. I know it's only been a couple days, but we're gonna go inside since there is new development with Hulk and some other attractions. So let's go. Well, hello there, Hulk. Looks like you're getting a little loopy today. And on top of that, we have some more track that looks like it's going in place now too. Alright, from inside the park we can actually get a much better look at that vertical loop that is now in place and how crews are right there placing more track. Again, a lot has been done just in the last 3 days since I've been here, and I expect this to be a continuing thing. One other thing I do want to point out, since you guys always ask in the comment section, when do I think Hulk is going to be opening? Well, I think it's going to be June or July from the progress that I've seen so far. Hopefully everything is heading towards that. Next question, is the layout changing? From what I see, not really. As we can see here, the loop still goes over the mid-course, but that's about it. I think most of the stuff is going to be in the station or launch tunnel, but we shall see. Of course, this is our closest view of the new construction. Doesn't that just look awesome? Now come on, let's get loopy. Now come on, let's get loopy. Alright, so we're over at Toon Lagoon now, and the best news I could possibly ever give you, all the work on the footers are done. 100% complete, all done. And of course we have the track and the loop that is over there going in right now. But let's focus on the footers over here. Again, all these bad boys have been going on for several months. And as we're seeing right here, they're all done. Up in the launch tunnel right now, we have a couple of the workers looking like they're working on electrical equipment. Looks like they're checking out that panel up there. Don't know exactly what for, but again, a lot of work has been done inside the launch tunnel, and that's going to be a main focus for this ride. Forgive me with how horrible the sunlight is right now. I apologize. However, the entire area for Kong is looking freaking awesome. I gotta say this though, it's a very dark, almost charcoal black color for a lot of the rock work, but it's a lot different than what we saw in their last update. We knew that they were doing some painting on the rock work. I just didn't think it was gonna be this dark. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Skull Island, Reign of Kong sign. Of course, here's one other look at the entry area where we can see the giant Kong and of course, the brand new entry sign right there. Everything is looking really good. We're really close to opening. Still thinking it's going to be about maybe June, May, around that time, but everything is looking awesome. And our final thing to note from the ground level, at least, of Kong is all of the scaffolding that was up along the top of the ridge right there has been removed, and I got to point this out. Since it was pointed out to me, doesn't that look awesome? The painting on there has almost like a wispy fog to the mountains. From the observation tower, we can get a better view of Kong as a whole. A lot of the vegetation is starting to come up. I can only imagine what this is going to look like in 5 years. It's going to be a real jungle. And it looks like they're doing a little bit more of the work for the pathways. We have some rebar laid down right there. Again, all of this is coming together, and it's going to need to if they want to have an opening sometime in May or June. It's rapidly approaching, and they still have a lot of testing left. Stupid little side note here, the car is back! But it's a different car. Totally different. I haven't seen this one before, actually. Over by the Simpsons and Men in Black area, it's been noted there's a little bit of construction on the old Coca-Cola building here. And as far as I can see, that thing is going bye-bye. I don't think it's going to be replaced with freestyle machines or anything else like that. But we shall see. However, possibly something for Simpsons. Alright, so we're checking out Fast and Furious, and as we can see, that building's gone. And in fact, they've done more demo on the building over here. And that is probably going to be also gone in the next week. But the old disaster is no more. Of course, those guys are still destroying anything and everything in their sight. A lot of progress over here at Fast and the Furious, though. All right, so let's check out Jimmy Fallon here for a second, and we can look inside. Again, that thing is gutted. From our last update, it was a little bit dark, but hopefully we can get a better view of the backside. So let's go look. A couple guys on the outside of the building on some scaffolding. Don't know exactly what they're doing, but they have work on the outside now. Of course, we can see all the way through. Inside the building, we can actually see workers doing a lot of the cutting with the plasma torch. Sparks going everywhere. A lot more deconstruction left to do though on this ride. A lot. Now we're on the back side of the building. We can see a little bit better than from our last update when it was getting dark. Again, this thing is completely demolished. Gutted inside, and they're still taking stuff out right now. Looks good though. Well, check this out. In just the short time that we were walking around the park, Hulk has another section of track that is going in right now, and crews are just about there. So close, but yet so far away. And remember, these guys are moving track pieces when there's about 20-mile-an-hour gusts. It's not making it any easier for them. Almost there. Special delivery. Who wants some more track for Hulk? They're just about ready to raise this piece of track. Let's go in place on one of the supports. Up, up, and away. That's going to be going right over to that support right there. We can see through the trees the track and the other support right there. Well guys, that is going to do it for our Universal Orlando update. A lot of progress has been made on Hulk. As we can see, the vertical loop was done and a bunch of other track and supports have been placed. And over at Kong, we saw the new entry sign and a whole bunch of new paint and scaffolding removed. Jimmy Fallon has a whole bunch of deconstruction still happening. As we saw, sparks were flying everywhere. And Fast and the Furious, same goes there. So, if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, our Facebook, and our YouTube page at Mako Madness, and I will see you out on the Midway.